Listening to DJ Smokey.
What's going on, everybody? I'm DJ McCree, and I just realized that the last video that I just dropped on my channel, don't worry about it. It didn't have no audio. But anyways, we have a viewer question video, and it's by Kaseal, and we're gonna get into it. I got the questions on my laptop because it's about 5, I believe. Well, it's 5. And they're good questions, so just hold tight with me. Smash that like button if you like real good questions or whatnot, because I really do like the show. I really appreciate everybody, so I really appreciate you, Kaseal, that's been sending stuff in and sent these questions in, and everybody else that have sent questions in the past. So let me go ahead and go to it. And wow. But he said, my name is Kaseal. I'm a producer, DJ from Chicago. I wanted to start out by saying your YouTube channel has been a treat to watch from a producer standpoint. You have a great ear and skill in the field of producing and DJing. Appreciate that. If you have a moment to answer a few major questions, or 5 major questions, I've been wanting to know for some time now, not only for myself, but for all producers who are curious, I would greatly appreciate it. So the first question said, it seems like the only way to get a placement is through an A&R, being signed to a label, or knowing an artist or someone close to them. Are those the only ways of sending music to artists? No. First off, I do have a show. First things first, let's clarify something. If you're a music producer, you are an artist. There are plenty of instrumental albums that have went platinum. I'm trying to think of the name. I don't want to say it's Bob James or whatnot, because it might not be Bob James, but yes, him, Herbie Hancock, which is a fantastic jazz player and has went into soul and all kinds of other things. So Herbie Hancock, I'm pretty sure you know about that. And my personal favorite, other than Herbie Hancock, is DJ Magic Mike, which dropped an album, and bear with me on this, Bass is the name of the game, which is a great bass album. It's kind of the roots of what the trap music is today, if you think about it or whatnot. And he also follows me on Twitter. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, but anyways, I do a show called Trap Tendo Tunes, which is 8-bit themed and cartoonish themed type of trap beats or whatever concoction you can come up with, and it's meant for producers and new artists and whatnot, and artists that I do know that are a little intermediate, I guess I would say, or even I guess the creme of the creme. But I also do zombie headquarters or whatnot as well. You can submit by submitting to my email, which you already have, and just put which one you want to submit to, either Trap Tendo's Tune or Zombie Headquarters or both. And it's a video on my channel or whatnot. But yeah, those are opportunities that I present for music producers. But the best thing you could do, and think of it like this: if you think about Metro Boomin, since he's the most popular producer of last year and probably of this year, and Southside and TM88, which are great examples for the channel since I talk about them so much, they came up with artists that didn't have a thing, weren't big at first. Future wasn't huge off top, and neither was Waka Flocka or Ethan Sacii. Well, Ethan Sacii, Ethan Sacii's still getting there. I really is trying to ride that wave of just working with people when they're brand new and not when they're at the top, because it gets harder. It's like playing the lottery. It's like playing Powerball. You just your odds are stacked against you. You know what I'm saying? So, but even then, you don't necessarily have to go at it yourself. You as a producer, you're an artist as well. So think about that. And plenty of other artists that are talented. You can go and look at Trap Daily's YouTube channel, which you go to my YouTube channel. Obviously you're on it now. Just go to my homepage and look to the right where my Friends of the Affiliates are. And he has plenty of artists that aren't blown out of proportion, aren't super popular like how Future is and is going to be this year once he drops another project. And yeah, because we all had those dreams of submitting and getting that really big placement. But think about it. What is more glorious? Getting a track with an artist that probably won't mess with you again on another album unless it's like a #1, or helping an artist that came up for nothing just like you, and y'all both come up together. Think about it. But anyways, the second question was, do you think all producers mix and master their beats, such as Metro Boomin and DJ Mustard? No. I think those guys, they actually have people that already are in the rooms when they are making beats in the studio. I mean, if you think about the astronomical number that DJ Mustard put up one time that I heard in an interview, he said he makes 100 beats a week. I don't believe it, but it could be true. I'm not putting that past him. However, it's kind of hard to be consistent on your mixes when you're doing that many beats a week. I mean, because for me, to mix a track, to make a beat and mix the beat and all that, it takes about 5 hours. That's just my comfort zone of how I feel about if the beat is 100% ready to be heard by the world and put on the internet and whatever the case may be. If it's like a short soundbite for a commercial or stuff, many apps that I'm produced for video games and whatever. So yeah. I don't think so. I mean, but it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to know how to mix. By no means, that actually betters your chances. I do think every producer that really considers themselves like a music producer should know the ins and outs of every crevice of the music business, including the legal mumbo jumbo, as well as engineering and etc. in DJing. One of your latest videos, you stated that I do music full time, and I just wanted to know how, Kanye face, how? Is it due to places, commercial, movie scores, and DJing? Yes. And all those things had built up in time. I did have a full-time job. I had a full-time job last year. I got kids, you know what I'm saying? They got to have, you know what I'm saying? Got a family, basically. A dog. So, it's very important that one, just you have to weigh your options. Like getting into it and just a quick little story. I just set my goals. I set my goals, and I was really sacrificed on a lot of things. The Xbox. I'm a video game fan, so I love Xbox and all of that. And I said, no, you know what? Music is my 100% passion, so I'm going to make it my 100% passion. I cut off a lot of things, And I still look at video games. I used to compete video games competitively. Wasn't that great, but hey. But I bust your ass in some Street Fighter. But yeah, but it got to a point to where, not everybody's job is like wonderful, glamorous, where you're making like 40 to 100,000 a year. I mean, if it was, the world would be a better place. But just to think about, thinking about it, just one day, the boss tried to, and this is keeping it real. I apologize for my French so far, but the dude just came at me crazy, and I slapped the hell out of his ass. And I was wrong on what I did, but it felt good at the time. I felt like it was justified because the dude got in my face. But I did that only because I had a backup plan. The stupid thing about it, jail time. I was very fortunate. Thank God, anger management, and be clear. So, but anyways, long story short, don't do that. And just set your goals, and set small little goals, and build up your businesses and whatnot. It kind of just like. Just look at the way I'm building my community, the community here at DJIMcCree.net and on my YouTube channel. And forget about the story, because I shouldn't even told y'all that. But anyway, real life stuff. It is what it is. But anyways, yeah. But just going into it or whatever, man, it's quite possible to live full time off your music. You just gotta develop different skills and stuff like that once again, from DJing, engineering, I'm a sound designer. I actually have different companies, different VST companies, soft synth companies that come at me for sound sets that y'all probably mess with and don't even know. And, they pay me because, it's a blessing. I went to school for music a whole bunch, went to school for other things, college for other things and stuff like that. But, music being the main one, and same thing with like programming, computer programming and whatnot. But anyways, I know you're a DJ and you know the lifestyle. and lifestyle being one. And I wanted to know some tips or whatnot I have that you could give me as a 20-year-old DJ at your age in building a name. First things first, no, just prepare yourself for a lot of parties that won't be jumping, because you're gonna have to learn your crowd and learn how to actually mix towards your crowd. It's got to be a roller coaster ride. It can't just be linear and just top 20s and all the popping songs. Got to know like all the old school songs as well. You know, and that comes from learning your crowds. You know, you might not want to play Britney Spears if you if you at a club and you know that they ain't liking no Britney Spears, or vice versa. You might not want to play no well, Waka Flocka kind of goes everywhere, but you might not want to play no Waka Flocka if you against a lot of old heads that don't like to mess with that style of music, perhaps. But you know, depending on, you know, just knowing your crowd or whatnot, knowing your community people. You know, there's gonna be gigs where it's just not gonna go right, but you know, it's gonna be small gigs. The best thing I can say is you actually just do house parties, you know, people that you do know, and you know, just help throw those parties, or just know, and from those house parties, you know, you're gonna 1 or 2, 4 or 5 people are gonna like your stuff, and they're gonna actually give you more opportunities, and then that's gonna build and build and build, and you know, you're gonna be that DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like a Flux Pavilion or Skrillex, or you know, one of those type D's, a Carnage, or even like TM and Metro are doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like their rapport kind of built themselves in a direction to where they are rocking shows and doing the damn thing. So yeah. And I think I covered. So the last question is this right here. So I know record labels and are old news and are all going to the indies these days. How should a producer go about making a buzz and making a name for themselves? Should you do an EP? Yeah. Chase placements? Probably not chasing. You just build up your rapport. You know, if the opportunity presents themselves, if your, you know, the placement comes, it'll be there for you. You know, chasing after people, spamming people's emails and all that stuff. Some people, you hear some success stories like that, but it doesn't always work that way. It's always about how good your music is, because that's the core thing. Definitely not like making fun of somebody and being disrespectful or whatnot, because that actually carries over. Nobody wants to work with somebody that's really disrespectful. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But anyways, you know, YouTube said YouTube channel. Yes, YouTube. Absolutely. It's the biggest platform that there is. Make a YouTube channel. Teach. I know, you know, it's going to seem like, oh man, I don't want to bite what you're doing. Do it. You know, teach it again. Because guess what? The beautiful thing about knowledge is that it's supposed to be passed down to others. So if you pass it down to your community, even if you learn it from me and anybody else, man, it's going to make you look just as good as I do. And you know, and then, you know, just throw me a shout out, man, when you blow up or whatnot. My channel wasn't always like I think I'm at 4,000 subs. Yeah. But, you know, it wasn't always at 4,000 subs. Last year I was at 300 subs. I had been at 300 subs since 2008. And, you know, it built up the rapport. I built up a rapport, you know, teaching people, doing videos on other stuff. And just, you know, chop it up with y'all and just developing the own steeds and whatnot. But yeah, I highly recommend that, man. You know, just think of other things. Just learn your community of what you do for your genre of music. Because I mean, I really don't know, but my guess is that you like the same stuff that I do. So what's that? That's good. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, please leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button. I apologize for it being so long. And yeah, I'm DJ Adam McCree, and watch me press this button. I want y'all to have a great day. Triple deuces. But yeah, I'm out.